evening and welcome to PureStretch. It's our Wednesday night 45-minute session. So we've got a lovely mixture of toning and stretching exercises for you to enjoy. It's me with a bit of Andy on the side. We are going to be doing, starting with a sitting and lying warm-up. Then we're going to be doing some great work on our sides, our front and our back. Really important that you work within your own personal pain-free range. You're obviously this isn't suitable for anyone who's pregnant, but you know that. And you're enjoying us, joining us at your own risk. So I think we should really get cracking soon. What do you think, Mr. Healy? Yeah, we're nearly at 7 o'clock. Well, oh, keep chatting. We're not there quite yet. We're all organised tonight. We've been trying to tweak things all week. And I was disappointed that I couldn't actually see your comments or who was here. So we've now got an iPad here and a laptop up there. So hopefully any comments that you make, little waves or anything, we'll be able to see those comments. All right. So, yeah, PureStretch is going to be a lovely. Some of you might have had a really busy day at work. We just want you to relax and to stretch and to do some work at the same time. So, oh, good. We've got some people there. That's very nice to know. Give me a wave. Who's there? Let's have a look. Alison's there. Hello, Alison. Good. We're just looking through the comments. Hi, Debbie. We're going to get you working tonight. Right. Good. So, I think, are we at 7 o'clock yet? Can we get cracking? How are we doing? Great. Hi, Diana. We're going to be putting the music on. We've been fiddling with the mixes. Hopefully the music will be in the background and you'll be able to hear me speaking on top of the music. Your feedback's always really useful because we think we can gauge what you're hearing, but that's not always the case. So do let us know if anything needs tweaking. We'll listen to your tweak suggestions. Right, come on, 7 o'clock. Should we get cracking? Let's pop some gentle music on, Mr. H, and let's get cracking. So equipment-wise, you're going to need, Mr. Healy, we're going to need 2 pillows and 2 cotton yoga bands. Only 2 because there's 2 of us. And you'll need your block for sitting on, possibly. Yeah. So if you want to gather all your equipment together, and we can make a start. Right. A band. That's a bit loud for me. I don't want to listen to all that. So your feedback would be great to make sure you can hear what's going on. Okay. So, what are the comments? It's not really close enough if you're expecting me to read it. I expected to have it here, not halfway across the room. Never mind, let's crack on. Okay, we are going to start by sitting with our legs straight out the front. That's it. Okay. Just remember about our posture. Relax the shoulders down, tummy's in. Just imagine that little belt round your middle and just tightened up to 3 out of 10. Legs straight out the front. We're just going to lift and lower. So in the warm-up, we're just getting everything moving and warmed up. So we're lifting and lowering. Let's add an arm. As the leg straightens, we add that traveling arm. We're looking down, gently reaching and reaching for 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Fantastic. If you're able to sit in cross legs, we're going to sit here. The tripod's a bit too high, isn't it? Okay, yeah. So if you can sit in cross legs, that's brilliant. If you can't, you could have your legs stretched out the front. That's it. We're just going to slightly move the camera down. Might mean we get a bit less backache. So, well, that's fine. Stop. That's fine. Is that better? Yes, that is better. Okay, so we're sitting up. Yep, that's fine. Right, so here we are sitting nice and tall. We're going to do our swooshes. So let's take a big breath in. Now, as we breathe out, pop one hand here, swoosh forwards and round. Breathe in at the top. Breathe out as you swoosh forwards and round. Okay, we've got 4 more to do. Forwards and round. As we do the traveling, you keep your bottom on the floor. Forwards and round. 2 more. Round we go. And 1 more. Okay, with this active arm, you're going to travel it. So put one hand here, gently stretch up and just gently stretch over. Come up to the top, breathe in and breathe out. Nice little bit of side movement. 2 more. Stretching over. Keep the arm long, palm down, that's it. And 1 more, lifting over. And come up, well done. Change the legs if you're in cross legs. Get yourself comfy. Big breath in. And then pop the hand down and swoosh around, forwards and round. Big breath in and forwards and round. We've got 4 more to do. That's it. The bottom stays on the floor as you're drawing that massive semicircle in front of you. That's it. 1 more. And relax. This hand stays here. We stretch up and we gently stretch over. So we're just warming up our sides as we lift and reach. That's it. 2 more. We're lifting up and reaching. And last one, lifting up and reaching. Excellent. Bring the arms down and roll the shoulders. Take your hands out to the front for your little bow and arrow. So this arm, we just turn and take the elbow behind and then bring the hand to the front. Let's swap sides. Turn. And what are you grinning about? Oh, again. Turn and to the center. And turn. So nice bit of rotation going on here. 2 more sets. To the center. Well done. And 1 more. Fantastic. And relax those arms. Okay, so I'm going to be going this way now. I'm thinking. Yeah. Right. So we are going to go down onto all 4s. No, we're not. We're propped up. We're propped up. I don't know, that's your choice. Okay, I've got elbows under shoulders. Okay, tummy's in. And we're going to do the can-can, the propped can-can. So we're going to bring the right knee in. We're going to straighten. Just pause here. Circle the foot. Back the other way. That's it. And then pause, point, and flex. That's it. Lovely. Pause with that just gently pointed foot. Bring the knee in. Try not to kick you. Take the leg forwards. Draw it back in and straighten. And again, knee into the chest. Take it forwards, in, and straighten. 2 more. Forwards, in, and straighten. And again, forwards, in, and straighten. Fantastic. Take that foot down. Now bring the left knee in. Straighten that left leg up first. Circle the foot. That's just warming up the ankle. Take it back the other way. That's it. Pause in the middle. Point and flex. That's it. Then you're going to pause with the gently pointed foot. Bring the knee in towards your chest. Take it forwards. Hover. Back in and straighten. So you're hovering the heel. That's it. I've got 2 more to do. And this is the last one. Excellent. And return that foot down. So we're going to now do a single leg frog. So bring the right knee in and circle it round. Now you might need to be careful of the wall or people around you. But we're going to do 4 circles in one direction, pause, and then back the other way. So round and back, forwards and round, forwards and round. One more. Excellent. Back to the start. Bring the other knee in. So we're going to go round. Don't know about you, this makes my hips click. Does anyone else get clicky hips doing this? Clicks are fine as long as they're not painful. Okay, so we've done 4 in one direction and back the other way. That feels better. That's it. Just need to warm up those hips. We're going to do some nice big stretches later. And then pause that foot down. Now, I don't know about you, but I need to go down now, otherwise I could get a bit of neck ache here. So lower the shoulders down. Take the arms away from the body. Have your ankles and knees side by side. And you're just going to very gently take the knees to the right and look to the left. Bring the head and knees to center and down the second side. Good. Everything back to center. Knees down the first side. Head down the opposite one. And then finish with our last side for the second time. Just go as far as is comfortable. And head and knees back to center. Okay? Put your hands by your shoulders. And you are going to come into a side lying position now. Okay? What sort of side? That's a very good question. This is when you need your pillows. Okay? I'll get the you keep that one. Right, so you need your pillows because we're doing knees up Mother Brown for this one. Okay. So the side lying, we will do the shoulder stretching first, then we'll lengthen the bottom arm and do some serious leg work. So remember, for this lovely shoulder stretch, we're going to lie on our side. Okay. So we have got the head supported, head and neck in line with the spine, knees in front of hips, ankles under knees, and both arms are out at 90 degrees. Visualize a stick going down these hips. Nothing is moving from the hip down. Okay, this is your point of stability. So tummy in nice and tight, and you're just going to very gently take this arm over the top. Follow the thumb with your eyes. Go as far as is comfy without the hips moving, and slowly return. That's it. Really keep the knees and the feet still. Again, we're going to go over the top. Follow the thumb with your eyes. Feel that beautiful stretch. Pause when you feel you've stretched enough. Then you can breathe in again. As you breathe out, you may melt a little lower. Slowly close, bringing that hand back. Doing 2 more. Gently taking the arm over. Keeping the hips and legs still. And we're going to slowly close up. Brilliant. And one more time. Lovely. So it's a really lovely shoulder and back stretch. Okay, so we're just now going to take that arm over the top and round and over the top and back to the start. Okay, so we're going to go over the top and back. So you're doing 4 over the head and 4 at chest height. If you need to, have the elbow bent. You're working at your level. Well done. And give that shoulder just a little bit of a rest and a wriggle once you've done that. So we're now going to move the pillow out because we're going to have the lower arm out straight and we're going to do some leg work. So as long as it's comfortable, have the arm here. Are you alright? Yeah, excellent. Okay, so what we're going to be doing, we can have a gentle bend on that bottom leg to keep us stable. Tell me if I'm about to kick you, won't you? Sorry? Okay, I think I'll just move forward. Does that look alright? Okay, so lower arm is out straight, hip stack, top leg is straight, bottom leg is bent. Hips are stacked like two bricks in a wall, okay? And really connect with those core muscles. Now what we're going to do, we're going to do a little pattern. We're going to lift this leg just to hip height. We're going to do 4 rainbows and then 8 little pulses. So here we go. So we're going to do the rainbow. We're going to take it to the front, a little rainbow over to the back, and then back to the front. Again, we're going to take it to the back and to the front. That's 2. Take it to the back and to the front, and one more time to the front and then back to the middle. Now when you're in the middle, flex the foot, bring the toes up, and we're going to pump this leg 8 times. We're just going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and pause. Gently point the toe, 4 rainbows to the front and to the back, to the front and to the back. 2 more, to the front and to the back. Last one. Now come back to the middle, flex the foot, pump for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and pause. Okay, 2 more sets. Gently point the toe, coming forwards and back. So really visualize these hips staying still as we're doing those 4 more rainbows. That's number 3. And this is the last one. Okay, bring it back to the center, flex the foot, pump for 8, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great news. One more time. Forward rainbow and back, and forwards and back, and forwards and back. Last time. Now back to the center, flex that foot and pump for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and rest. Give that leg a little pat. Did you feel that? Anybody, did you feel that? I hope you did. I hope you did. Right, wouldn't this be a great time to do a little quad stretch? Lengthen this leg, bring the heel towards the bottom, and just gently push the hips forward for a bigger stretch. That's it. Now we're just going to do a little bit of work with our inner thigh. So if you've got that pillow handy, you can bring up this top leg and support it with the pillow and flatten the bottom leg. Okay, bottom leg is flat. There's a straight line up the bottom leg, the back and the bottom arm. Flex that top, flex the bottom foot. Okay, and we're just going to lift and lower. We're going to do 2 lots of 8. Okay, so tummy's in, try and stay as much on your side as you can, and we're going to lift 4. We're going to lift 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and rest. Fantastic. Gently push yourself up to sitting. That's it. And take the pillow away. So we are going to sit in a lunge position. Okay. Knees up, feet up. Relax those shoulders. And we're just going to have a little stir round. We're just going to do a mermaid, but let's just do a little stir round first. Get a bit of movement in those, in the hamstrings and hips. Back the other way for 4, stir. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Excellent. Okay, so this foot in, this foot back. Okay, the sole of the foot up to the ceiling. We're sitting nice and tall. Okay, let's take the arms wide. And all we're going to do is just gently lean one way and to the other. Can you not do that? Why not? Is it your hips? Okay. Right, I think, okay. If you're like Andy and you can't do that, have your hands down and just gently rock side to side. Okay, otherwise, arms out, let's lean side to side. Doesn't it show how we're all different in our hip mobility? That's it. Side to side. Okay, good. Back to the center, relax down. So we are going to put the hand here, stretch up and lift up. Can you do that? Lift, stretch up. The arm is strong, arm is high. That's it, lower down. Hand at the side, stretch up and stretch over. Again, hand down, stretch up, lift the hips and stretch over. Lower down, hand at the side, stretch up and stretch over. Excellent. Okay, take those arms back into that lunge, legs into that lunge position. Feet up, just a little stretch forward. Keeping the back nice and long. It's called moving from the hip, hinging from the hip. Polishing the floor just a few times in one direction. Back the other way. You're grunting around in the corner there. Okay. Oh, can't there, good. Other foot in and other foot back. So you're in this position, try and keep your bottom, your sit bones actually on the floor. Well, how exciting, there's some comments, I can't see them, but somebody's there. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, bottom on the floor, okay? Sit bones on the floor. Hands can be here and here, if you're feeling a little bit stiff in the old hips, otherwise float the arms up. And we're going to gently lean. Oh, yes, we are. That's it, gently lean. Very nice. If your knees won't bend, you can have your legs out the front and still do this. Okay, and we're going to lower the arms down. One hand here. This one is going to stretch up, lift and stretch over. Lower the hips down, stretch up and over. Well done. Change sides, stretch up and over. Lower down and swap sides for the last time. Really stretch up and over and really feel that lovely side stretch. Brilliant, and then come back and roll those shoulders. Now we're going to lie on the second side now and do our shoulder stretch and our leg work. So, you'll be in the corner. Okay, so we started with the knees up Mother Brown position. The pillow was under our head, our knees were in front of our hips, and our arms were straight out at 90 degrees. That's it. So, just take a few moments to get your setup correct. Stack the knees, knees in front of hips, ankles under knees. That's it. Arms at 90 degrees. Hips still, legs all still. Tummy's in nice and tight. We're going to very gently lift this arm. Follow the thumb with your gaze. And only go as far as you can and still keep these hips still. Really enjoy the stretch of that shoulder. Breathe in. As you breathe out, you may be able to melt a little bit lower. We're going to slowly return that arm back to the start. And we've got 3 more to do over the top. It's a lovely smooth movement. If you need to, have the elbow bent to keep the range of movement smaller if you need to. So we've got 1 more to do at shoulder height. And then we took the arm over the top. Again, if you need to bend the arm, then do over the top. And all the way back to the start. And you're going to do 3 more of those. Trying to keep those hips still. Excellent. Have a short rest when you've done your 4 at shoulder height and 4 over the top. Okay, then we're going to move on to our leg work. So we didn't need the pillow, so that can go out the way for a minute. That's it. We'll need it for the inner thigh work. So the lower arm goes out. Yep. The bottom leg is slightly bent to keep you stable. Hips are stacked. And we were doing our rainbow with the leg and our leg lifting. Okay, but get the setup right first. Check your hips are like 2 bricks in a wall. Okay, tummy in nice and tight. So all we were doing, we were lifting to sort of hip height. We were doing 4 rainbows and then 4 pulses. So 8 pulses. So we're lifting up slightly. Come to the front, rainbow to the back, and back to the front. So we do this 4 times, so I can just feel your foot, Andy, on the head. That's it, so doing 4 of those. Make sure your neck is comfortable. Come back to the center, flex the foot, toes to your nose, pump for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. Gently point the foot, come forward for the rainbow, and over to the back, and back to the front. To the back, and back to the front. 2 more sets. There, brilliant. Last one. And then come back to the center, flex the foot, pulse for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Point. That's it, rainbows. To the front, to the back, to the front, and to the back. 2 more. I hope you're feeling this, because I am. That's it. Back to the center, pulse for 8 with a flex foot, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. Is this number 4, Mr. Healy? Okay, to the front. Is it really, Debbie? Is he telling lies? To the back, to the front, and to the back. 2 more. To the front, and to the back. 1 more. Brilliant. Bring it back to center, flex the foot, and pulse for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Ooh, bring those legs up. Well done. Did you feel that? You'll have to tell me at the end if you did. We need to work that inner thigh on the bottom leg. So that was when we had the bottom leg straight and the top leg bent. We could pop our cushion under that top knee if you wanted a bit of support. That's it. And I'm looking for a straight line down that bottom leg and the back. Yeah. The bottom foot is flexed, toes to your nose, and we did 2 lots of 8, lifting that bottom leg, keeping it straight. Here goes. Here we go. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Now we need to do our quad stretch. So we give the legs a bit of a pat. We lengthen the top leg now, bring the heel towards the bottom and push the hips forward for a bigger stretch. Check your neck is comfortable. Excellent. I'm going to gently let go of that leg and give it a wiggle. We're going to slowly push ourselves up to sitting. Just checking he's awake in the corner. Right, we're now going to come onto all fours and we're going to do a thread the needle. Now if you don't like being on your wrist, you could always do it in your chair. Whoops. So a seated thread the needle, you'd be on your chair and you'd be threading through and looking that way, okay? So we're going to come down onto all fours. We're just going to do a little bit of threading the needle and then we're going to do a little bear hover. Right, here we go. So we're on all fours. So we start with the wrists under the shoulders and we gently spread out those fingers. We're looking down to the floor so the head and neck's in line with the spine. Okay. So drawing the tummy in, just sit back slightly on those heels. Now I'm going to be bending this supporting arm, which is the right arm, threading through with the left arm. Just go as far as is comfortable, lowering that shoulder down and then push up. Look over that shoulder with a bent elbow, thread through down, lowering that shoulder just as far as is comfortable and come up and lead with that elbow. 2 more, taking it down and lifting up. Last one, take it down and lifting up and leading. Put the hand down, just come up and circle your wrists. That's it. So we're going to do another 4 on that same side. This time you've got the option as you come up, you could lead with the elbow or you could extend the arm if you wanted to, okay? So same side, just get your setup correct, tummy's in, thread through. Lower that shoulder down just as much as you like. Pause. Push up. Take the elbow round or really stretch that arm up. Thread through again, lowering that left shoulder down. Coming up and stretching. 2 more. And this is my last one. Excellent. Come down and just circle, because it can be kind of fairly heavy duty on the old wrist, this one. Okay, so now we're going to come back. I'm going to go the other way. So get your setup right, tummy's in. Now this, we're going to thread this way now. So we are going to sit back on the heel slightly, bend the supporting arm, thread through, lower that shoulder down. Gently come up, look over that shoulder. And again, thread through. Lowering that right shoulder as low as is comfy for you. Come up and look over that shoulder. Thread through. And lift. Thread through. And lift. Okay, come up, circle those wrists. And then for our last 4, you can extend the arm if it was comfortable to. Okay, so we're going to come down. So sit back on the heels, thread through. Other arm. Thread through. And then come up, take the elbow and extend. Thread through. It was feeling a bit familiar, if you know what I mean. Like that arm had done the work. stretching up and down. Come down and roll those shoulders. Excellent. Now, before we do some band work, I was just thinking we'd do a little bear hover. Now, those of you that don't like being on your wrist, you could do me a bent arm plank. Should we do a bear hover? Yeah, okay. Yes, Emma. So remember, for your bear hover, you have got your wrists under your... Do you know what? I quite like to double up my mat for this. I've got my wrists under my shoulders. I'm spreading my fingers out. Knees under hips. Now your feet could be in two positions. They could be flat with the soles up, or my hand should be flat. That's not really very good. Or turn the toes under, okay? And you're looking down to the mat, so your head and neck's in line with the spine, tummy's in, and all you're going to do, breathe in, and as you breathe out, is hover those knees, inch off the floor, looking down to the mat. And then gently lower back down. Yep. We can't even see your knees, can we, Debbie? We can't see his knees to see if you're actually doing it. He's hiding. Let's do it again. Okay, looking down to the mat, tummy's in. Breathe in. As you breathe out, lift. Now, while you're lifting and hovering, let's just breathe steadily. Shall I count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1. Down we get, up we go. Circle those wrists. How was my counting, everybody? Did you think, oh, I hope we do that again, Emma? Yeah, and you did. Let's do it again. They did. That's what they said, Andy. Let's do it again. Okay, get yourself comfy. Wrists under shoulders. Spread those fingers. Looking down to the mat. Tummy nice and pulled in. Okay, toes under or feet flat. You choose. Breathe in. As you breathe out, hover. Right, now breathe steadily. Okay, let's do this. 12. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, and rest. Fantastic. Come up. Good work. Now you need to find your band. We are going to do a little bit of leg stretching. Now it's really important you've got room for this. Mr. Healy, I think I'm going to angle my mat. Okay, so we're going to take ourselves down to our mat with our band. You're just going to take care. Okay. He hasn't done anything wrong to get put in the corner. It's just where the new tripod is. We have got a few things to work out yet. Okay, so we're going to take ourselves down to the mat. You're going to put your band round your right foot and straighten the right leg up. Okay, both bands are in the right hand. Both bands, Mr. Healy, are in the right hand. Okay, so we're going to have the left arm out at scarecrow. You can decide what happens to the left leg. It can be flat or it could be bent up to the side. It doesn't matter. All right, just keep the shoulders relaxed and down, tummy's in. And you're going to just draw a circle on the ceiling with your foot. Start with a small one. That's it. Start with a small one. And then these circles are just going to get a little bit bigger. Circle round. And as it gets bigger, you just hold lower down the band. So we're going to pause, go back the other way, start small, and circle. So you're trying to draw a clock on the ceiling. Try not to miss out any numbers. Okay, then come back to the center. Okay, make sure you're holding your band just at a comfortable position. That's it. Now we're going to take the leg side to side. Now this left hip needs to stay glued to the floor, okay, and the left shoulder. So really connect with those core muscles and very gently lower the right leg down the right side, but only go as far as is comfortable. Then you pause, breathe in. As you breathe out, you may melt a little lower to the floor. Keep this hip down. Now some of you who are really bendy can breathe in, and as you breathe out, just pull on the band, drawing that foot slightly closer to the shoulder. Okay, bend the knee gently, come up to center. Now swap the band into the left hand. Right arm goes out at scarecrow. This leg is as comfortably straight as it can be, okay? And all we're going to do is take this leg gently over to the side, but keep your right shoulder glued to the floor. So breathe in. As you breathe out, you can melt a little bit lower, but keep the right shoulder down. And again, the very bendy Betty Spaghettis of this world might be able to draw this foot a little closer to the shoulder. Should be feeling a really amazing glute stretch. Bend the legs slightly, come back up to center, and take the band off that foot and take that leg down, okay? Now, pop the band around your left foot. Straighten the left leg up, okay? Now we've got both bands in the left hand, okay? I've got a bit of a calf issue going on at the moment, so if I don't look like I'm working very hard, it's because I can't, but you can. Okay, so flex that foot, okay? This, the leg you're not working can be bent out or flat, you choose. And we're just going to circle. Always start small, okay? Right shoulder glued to the floor, circling it round. You're drawing a clock on the ceiling. That's it. Pause, go back the other way. Start small. And let it get bigger. Try not to have too many corners on your clock face, she says. Mine's turned into a square. That's it. And then back up to center. Okay. Make sure you're holding your band firmly in this left hand. Okay, foot is flexed. Right shoulder glued to the floor. Just very gently lower it down at a level that's just right for you, but keep this hip down and flat. Breathe in. As you breathe out, you may melt lower. If you want to, you can breathe in, and as you breathe out, just travel that foot a little closer to the shoulder. Gives you a great inner thigh stretch. Bend the knee slightly, bring it up to the center. Swap the band into the other hand. Now the left arm is out at scarecrow, and we're going to gently take that leg across. Only go as far as is comfortable. Pause. Breathe in. Breathe out, melt lower. Left shoulder staying glued to the floor. And again, the Betty Spaghettis of this world might like to gently ease that foot closer to the shoulder. I am not a Betty Spaghetti, you'll know that by now. Excellent. Gently bend the knee, bring it back up to center. Lower that foot down and take the band off that foot. I'd like you to relax back, and I want you to just do a figure of 8 with your hands. That's it. Now you're going to make yourself really comfortable. So if you want to, get your pillow and pop it under your head. As you lie on your mat to relax, you could have legs flat or bent up. It's whatever suits your back. Just want you to be really comfortable. And I just want you to think about your breathing. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathing in through your nose, and then with every out breath, let your body just melt a little bit lower into the mat. So if you're happy to close your eyes, please do. And I want you to take your focus down to your feet. I'd like you to gently squeeze your toes and then relax your feet. Move up to your calves. Squeeze the calves and then relax them. Gently squeeze your thighs together and then relax them. Move up to your bottom. Gently squeeze your bottom and then relax. Move up to your tummy. Gently squeeze the tummy and then relax. Gently draw your shoulders up towards your ears and then relax them away. Clench your hands, making a fist, and then relax as you open your palm. I'd like you to breathe steadily in through your nose and out through your mouth. To bring your focus back to the room, I just want you to gently wiggle your toes and then relax your feet. You like to bend up one leg, put the foot flat on the floor, followed by the second leg. Inch your heels as comfortably close to your bottom as you can, and if you're happy to stretch your inner thighs, lower the right knee down the right side, left knee down the left side. Your feet may meet in the middle, they may not. If you want a bigger inner thigh stretch, just pop your hands on the inner thighs and the weight of the hands makes the stretch bigger. I'm going to gently take the hands away and replace the knees side by side. I'm going to gently roll onto one side, it doesn't matter which. And gently push ourselves up to sitting. We can have our arms stretched, our legs stretched out the front, and we're just going to roll the shoulders. So just take one arm in front of you and take it across the body for that little shoulder stretch. And while you're here, just circle the hands. And back the other way. So then pause and draw that arm in. Really stretch those shoulders. Little shake, take the other arm in front, take it across the body, draw it into your chest, circle the hands. So back the other way. Pause the hand, just draw it in a little closer. And relax those shoulders. Just one big breath in. Big breath in and breathe out as you bring the arms down, and give yourselves, yay, a really big round of applause. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed that and you feel really stretched and really relaxed. Would love to get your feedback. I'll check what you've been putting on our Facebook page as soon as we log off. Your feedback, whether or not you've enjoyed it or not, is great to hear. And we'd love to know if you've worked hard or if you feel stretched and relaxed at the end, because that's what we want. So look forward to seeing you all very soon, and thank you for joining us. Thank you. Bye.